the Vinegar Syndrome release, but it ended up being the Trauma release. And that is The Children. I didn't double check. I saw it was cheap on Amazon. I was like, oh, cool. Vinegar Syndrome's Children release is cheap, but it's the Trauma release. I'm not sure what's different on it. I mean, I think the transfer should be the same, right? Because it's Vinegar Syndrome does the Trauma transfers, so hopefully it's the same. But yeah, I never seen this, but it looks pretty cool. Oh wait, no, I have. Have I seen this? See, I can't remember if it's. I think I might have seen this. I can't remember. I think I'm thinking of another children film, but I don't know. Couple things Moods picked up for me during Secret Satan. First up here we have Evil Dead Trap, which we're going to be covering on the podcast soon, so good time to pick it up. I watched this before. I really like it. Pretty cool, weird, crazy Japanese film. So looking forward to revisiting that. And this one, I didn't know if this was ever going to get a damn release, and that is a film that made my top 10 of 1986, and that is Alone in the Dark. This is a great horror film. Often underseen, but definitely a very solid one. Hopefully more people check it out. The Blu-ray, kind of expensive right now, but definitely happy to have it. I actually got these as screeners, and I was gonna crack open the stand. Oh, sorry, the stand. So I don't know why they sent me two, but they gave me the stand and then the stand. But I'll probably give this away in a contest on 22 Shots or something, so look out on that, because I already do own the Stand miniseries, so might give this one away and keep this one, but I'm actually really want to check this new version out, but it worries me a little bit because I haven't heard many good things, like nobody was talking about it, so that kind of bummed me out a little bit. And then, alright, more Blu-rays. Let me slide these down here. Alright, next up, Cemetery of Terror. This was another Vinegar Syndrome that I picked up separately. This was a lot of fun. We covered this on our Halloween show this year. And yeah, this is a gem. This is why you get into Vinegar Syndrome. It's like it's like Evil Dead set on Halloween, essentially. But yeah, and they have these gourd like jack-o'-lantern things that they carry around. They like put a coat hanger in the sides of them and light the candle, and they use it as a lantern. It's like the coolest shit ever. But yeah, I recommend checking it out. Spanish film, really, really good. After that, we have the Bloodthirsty trilogy from Arrow. I watched the second film in this box set, this triple pack. Or no, the first one, the Vampire Doll, and for 1970. Pretty cool movie, honestly. I liked it. But yeah, after that, this actually was part of a Kino thing that's coming up here, but it was like out of order. And that is The House That Did Not Die, or Would Not Die. Yeah, The House That Would Not Die. I watched this, reviewed it for 31 days. I thought it was average. Could have been a lot better. I really liked the setup was really cool because it's about an old house in Gettysburg. I'm from Pennsylvania, and I also go to Gettysburg every once in a while. So I thought that was really cool, but it doesn't really play into the film too much. It is a TV movie from 1970. Could have been really good, but ends up being like kind of falls flat a little bit. I picked up 2 Criterions during a Criterion sale. That is Eraserhead, which I needed. I just needed it. It's Eraserhead. And I watched it one time and just really, really, really wanted to watch it again. So I picked it up. This is a great... I mean, I should have put this on during the Halloween season, but I kind of forgot I picked it up. This one I needed for a while. We covered it... I watched it for 1990 or 91 when we had that show. And during the time I wanted to buy it, but it was like super expensive. And it was even during a Criterion sale, like the buy what is it? Get them 50% off sale. And this one was not on sale for some reason. So finally I saw it on sale, so I picked it up. And that is David Cronenberg's Naked Lunch. Very weird movie. Very weird movie. The weirdest I've seen of Cronenberg's films. So it's a wild one, but yeah, really, really interesting movie. I'll be curious to revisit that. After that, I picked up a handful of Vestron titles, right? So, the first one here, got them all out of order, is The Wraith. So, The Wraith is a title that people were asking for. Like, everybody wanted this film to come out. Stars Charlie Sheen, Randy Quaid. It's good. I like it. I don't think it's like the best thing in the world, but pretty cool that it finally got Blu-ray release, so I'm happy about that. I know it has a lot of fans. That is number 20 on the spine. I love the new prices of these Vestron. I really do. The $30 thing was killing me. These are like, you know, I seen them at like $9. It's like insane. I hope they keep that price tag because it truly is like an awesome price. Then we have Sundown, the Vampire in Retreat. I've never seen this, never even heard it mentioned before. It looks like a Western vampire film or something. But yeah, I literally have never heard of this, never seen it, so I'm very curious on that one. And then we have Dementia 13, which is a interesting film here. Because this is like an unseen version, I believe. This is a Francis Ford Coppola film. And I believe that this version is new or something. It has a different cut of the film. So yeah, kind of curious on that one. I've never seen Dementia 13, but looks cool. Yeah, oh, director's cut. There it is. So that's sort of the big special thing about that, because it doesn't have much special features on the back there. And the newest release is, it looks like some sort of post-apocalyptic thing that I've never seen before, never really heard of, and that is Steel Dawn, which is the 23rd release. So they did announce the 24th release, which is Candyman 3, which I was wondering if they were going to put out when the new Candyman film came out. Maybe they were running a little late on it, but happy to actually have that. Now all 3 or 4 Candyman films are on HD. So yeah, that'll be cool. But Steel Dawn, Patrick Swayze, never seen it, never heard of it, but yeah. So then I picked up some Kino stuff during a Kino sale. This is a Code Red, but it was part of the Kino sale. Finally, this was a little bit more pricey in the sale, but I had to pick it up. That is Butcher, Baker, Nightmare Maker. This is an awesome film. Bill Paxton's in it. It's an interesting film. It made my top 10 of 1982, I believe. Funny story. I actually had this on my wish list for Secret Satan. The Kino sale launches. I buy it. Moods ends up buying me a copy, so I have an extra copy. Now I do apologize. I apologize to Moods for not realizing that, but yeah, Butcher Baker Nightmare Maker, pretty fun movie. If you've never seen it, definitely check it out. I wanted this for a while from Kino, and this is the only version they had for sale that was discounted. So it is Rawhead Rex in the Steelbook. I generally don't like Steelbooks. I would rather have the regular version, but that's what was on sale. So I got a Rawhead Rex Steelbook. Not a great movie, but kind of cool. Directed by Frank Darabont, we have Buried Alive. I accidentally picked up the DVD of this a while back, which I didn't even know they were still like doing DVDs, so that kind of was disappointing. But yeah, this is an old 1990 TV movie that I believe it's a TV movie that I used to watch as a kid, but I don't remember anything about it. I believe there was a sequel to this as well. But yeah, wanted to check it out. Then we have Bays Moy or Bay Moy. Don't know much about this, but I read the back of it, and I've heard about it, but I don't really know. I didn't know what it was about until I read the back, and it sounds awesome, so definitely want to check that out. French film, probably pretty interesting. And then we have some Jean Rollin films. We have The Living Dead Girl, which I've never seen, but it's Jean Rollin, which I like. And then we have Fascination, which I've never seen, but I like Jean Rollin, so pretty curious on that. And then we have The Ape of the Vampire. And did I see this one? I can't remember if I've seen this one, but it's Jean Roland, which I like. And then we have The Iron Rose, which I have seen and I do like, and I thought it was a really cool Jean Roland film. And that is the one that is set in a cemetery, I believe, right? Is that this one? Or am I thinking of a different one? I don't even know. Yeah, I think it is. I think that is this one. But yeah, pretty cool. There's actually like quite a bit of features on these, which is interesting. Oh, actually, we're not done yet because we got one more Jean Roland. We got Dracula's Fiance, which I've never seen, but I like Jean Roland. I honestly like, considering I haven't seen all these, like you're probably like, how do you like Jean Roland? But it's because we covered like 3 of his films, and then I watched a 4th film for 1970, and I liked all 3 of those. Grapes of Death, another vampire one, Iron Rose, and the something witch, I can't remember. But yeah, then we have Jess Franco's Daughters of Dracula. I was happy to see these some of these redemption titles for cheap. I'll never get the whole line; they're all numbered and stuff, but they're never discounted. So it was cool to see like some of them discounted on the Kino sale. That's it for the Blu-rays. Let's get into the 4Ks and get out of here. I'm getting pretty tired. We're already 44 minutes into this, so let's go through these. First up, this like completed my last Disney movie club, and that is the 4K of Cruella de Vil, played by Emma Stone. And I watched this in the theater, and I actually really loved it. It's one of my favorite films of the year, so very, very happy with it. And look at this like cool red case. I like that. So that is Cruella. Very happy to pick that up because I think if you haven't seen it, give it a try. It's really good. Then we have Spaceballs, which I also got during that Kino sale. 4K of Spaceballs. Love this movie. I mean, it's a classic. Mel Brooks, just great parody flick. And then we have Spiral from the Book of Saw, which is the like 9th Saw film or something like that. I thought it was okay. It was definitely disappointing a little bit, but I thought it was okay. I had problems with it. Then we have Scream, which I did watch and I absolutely love. One of my top favorite films of all time. So that is Scream. Very good movie. Good transfer. And then I picked up Justice League because I was walking by Walmart and it was like $7, and I was like, $7 for a 4K? I don't care what it is, I'll pick it up. But yeah, I've been so out of the superhero game, but I love Batman, so maybe I'll check it out eventually. Then we have First Blood, which is the Rambo movie. I've never seen a single Rambo movie, so definitely curious on that one. Another Christmas film, and that is Die Hard. Absolutely love Die Hard, one of my favorite action films ever. Bruce Willis is awesome in this. Absolutely love the flick. So I'll definitely probably watch that this Christmas. I wanted this one so bad when it got announced that it was like $25. I was just like, nope, I'm done paying $25 for catalog titles. But it did drop to $10, and I was fortunate enough to still get an awesome slipcover because the slipcover is cool, and that is Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, which is an absolute classic film. I grew up watching it, and I can't wait to revisit it. After that, we have Super 8, which is another. This was like $7, I think, $7 or $8. Definitely worth it. This is a awesome little movie there from Steven Spielberg. Very Stranger Things, quote unquote, which is what everybody calls like that Stephen King era type stuff now. But after that, we have the Shawshank Redemption, which is another classic. One of the best movies ever made, probably. So I normally don't pick up non-horror stuff, but for some reason I decided to open that can of worms with 4K. So I'm mainly picking up stuff that I love, or at least it's really cheap enough. Then we have Doctor Sleep. Picked that up because this movie was awesome. Made my top 10 of, was it last year or the year before? But yeah, Doctor Sleep. This one I was waiting for it to drop in price for a while. And that is Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, which is the last film by Quentin Tarantino. I saw it in the theater, loved it, loved Tarantino's work, one of my favorite filmmakers ever. I could watch his stuff all day. Then we have Ghostbusters. I watched this the other night, and it actually, I've never been a huge fan of Ghostbusters 1 and 2, but I watched them both recently. Yesterday for Ghostbusters 2 and today a couple days ago for Ghostbusters 1. I really liked it. It was awesome to revisit them. I can see why they're classics. Gonna blast through these ones. We have Halloween on 4K from Scream Factory. I watched it recently. Great transfer. Good movie. Then we have Halloween 2. Great transfer. Great movie. Great sequel. Then we have Halloween 3. Oh, by the way, my Halloween 2 was defective. I had to get another copy. We have Halloween 3, which is The Season of the Witch, which is a great movie, great sequel, great transfer. Actually, the best transfer out of all those. And then we have Halloween 4, which is a okay movie, great transfer. It's kind of weird though. The 4 and 5 are such weird movies. They're like kind of messy, but like 4 has such great Halloween atmosphere that I still kind of like it. And then 5, my disc was defective and I couldn't even watch it in time. So I watched the Blu-ray instead. So I don't know how the transfer is on the 4K, but doesn't that look like Nick Cage? You'll never unsee it once you see it. It's so annoying. But yeah, Halloween 5. They put out the first 5 Halloweens on 4K. I assume 6 will be coming next year. We'll see. And then the last handful of 4Ks here. I did pick this up. This was very expensive, but I justified it because it was 2 movies, and that is Demons 1 and 2. I did watch them, and they have great transfers. Such amazing movies. I think I watched them like a couple times each. Like I just kept letting them play while I was like doing other things. And yeah, awesome. I love Demons 1 and 2. So such good Italian horror flicks. Definitely gateway Italian horror flicks. If you want to get into Italian horror, watch Demons 1 and 2. To start. Then I got the Universal Classic Monsters Collection, which has 4 of the classic monsters on 4K. We have Dracula, Frankenstein, Invisible Man, and the Wolfman. 3 of my top 3 are Invisible Man, Frankenstein, then the Wolfman. I like those 3 the most. So yeah, pretty happy about that. I didn't get a chance to watch them this year though. I wanted to. A film I did get a chance to watch is Ticks, the Ticks 4K. This was part of the Vinegar Syndrome package, and it was awesome, glorious. They found a longer cut of the film. It's mostly character stuff, but yeah, the effects hold up so, like, the effects of the ticks look so good. If you've ever actually had a tick in your hand and like looked at it up close and stuff, they look really close to what an actual tick looks like. Great movie. Love it. I was so happy to see it get a 4K. It's like insane. A couple of Blue Undergrounds here. We have Two Evil Eyes. I've actually never got this chance to see this. George Romero, Dario Argento, little anthology flick. Pretty cool 4K release. Then we have Dead and Buried, which I still haven't got a chance to open and watch, but I'm sure it's pretty fun. After that, we have Maniac Cop 3, Badge of Silence. Now, I did order Maniac Cop 2, but it has not arrived yet. It's shipped separately, so I'll be waiting on that one. I just watched these 2 fairly recently, so I'm not really, in a huge rush to watch them again. I watched 1 and 2 recently, so maybe I will watch 3. And then we have The Bird with the Crystal Plumage 4K from Arrow Video. Really awesome transfer on that one. Great movie. Children of the Corn on 4K, which I'm a pretty big fan of. Love Children of the Corn. Watched it a couple times this year already. 4K doesn't look the best, but it's a little grainy, not gonna lie. After it's still the best the movie's ever looked, but This one I just got in the mail. This was really expensive. This one didn't want to drop in price, and that is Deep Red, Dario Argento's Deep Red. Which, man, they're doing like crazy work for these Argento releases. Deep Red, considered his best film. I don't think so, but it is good. Then we have Cat o' Nine Tails, which is one that I often forget a lot of the time, so I'll be curious to revisit that one, but on 4K, awesome edition. This one I wasn't going to grab, but I decided on it like at the very end there, and that is the like 4-disc version of Donnie Darko. It is such an amazing movie. It really is. I love it, and I decided to finally get it. So that is Donnie Darko. I mean, these Arrow, like these thick box Arrow editions are like extremely nice. Not gonna lie. The only one I think I don't have is like Dune and then like Flash Gordon, which I never wanted anyway. Dune I would like to get, but I think it might went out of print because like the new movie probably upped the sales. And then the last one here is Django, which I thought was cool to get one of these cool special 4K transfer things. So that's it, guys. Wanted to get out of here before an hour. We just made it. Sorry the heat kicked on like a couple times. It's like not even cold in here. And it keeps kicking on. But anyway, we'll see you guys with another one. I hope you enjoyed my update. Sorry I kind of rushed to the end, but I really wanted to get done in an hour. So yeah, that's a lot of stuff. Can't wait to dig into some of this stuff. I already started digging into some of this stuff. We'll see you guys next time.